If you're asking yourself, should I start a family in 2025? You're not alone, because I would be too. There's so many reasons why it feels scary right now, especially. 2025 is kind of a crazy time in our life, especially if you live in the United States. There's a lot of uncertain things happening, whether it's politics, money, finances, anything. It's just kind of, everything's a toss-up. It's up in the air. Cost of living is super high no matter where you live. Mental health is very prominent, as in we're all super aware of all the issues, but the problem is there's lots of issues that we are aware of. Either way, these are all valid reasons. To be honest, no matter how much money you have or how much money you think you should have, you'll never really be financially ready for kids, because there's so many things that can happen, right? Like health, or you just want them to have something. It's just an endless 18 years of what ifs. But honestly, like I said, all these worries are super valid, because it's a hard decision to make to make that choice and at least attempt to start a family, right? It's I don't know if anybody's giving me the talk, but you can't just it doesn't just happen, right? Sometimes it takes people a few years. Sometimes it never happens for some people. Sometimes it happens immediately when you're make that choice to start a family. But excuse me. In the end, it changes your life completely. Like I said, you're never 100% ready, but let me tell you, as soon as you make that decision and you find out that it can become a reality, aka you are gonna have a kid, it just turns your world upside down positively and negatively. Positively, you're just so happy and excited and ready for some adventure, but negatively, your mind kind of spirals. You're like, am I ready for am I ready to take care of a kid? Am I ready to raise a baby? Do I even know how to hold a baby? Like, these are all things that at least went through my head. I think I remember when my oldest was born, I was even scared to just hold him, because I didn't want to break him, right? A lot of people, they just don't go around holding babies, and unless you have siblings who have kids, or younger siblings, you're not really holding babies. So it's really easy to be scared of something like that. But like I said, you just get used to it, and it just happens. Obviously, more negative side of it is, yeah, money-wise, it's kind of crazy and all that, but in the end, you make it work out. I know from personal experience, I've always wanted to, at least I've always known that I've wanted to have a family of my own, and it took a few years, but now I have 2 kids, and I can't imagine life without them, and it's something that really changes your perspective and what you're doing in your life and what you want to do. In a way, you kind of just want to live and accomplish things just so that they can benefit from it. And so it just is really, really nice to have them in your life, have children in your life, and obviously raise them with someone that you love. It's really positive. But it's never a good time, but it's always a perfect time to start a family. You build the reasons as you go, and you learn along the way. But just a little thought. I don't know if whoever's watching this, if you're young, old, mid 20s, 30s, if you haven't had a family, or if you don't have a family, what scares you about starting a family? And if you do have a family, what was something that you were afraid of? Whatever it is, just put it in the comments below and let's see if we can relate. Have a good one.